All right, friends, welcome back to another episode of Keeping Your Real Estate Business on Track. Today we're talking directly to sellers or agents working with sellers who want to get it right in this market. I'm joined by Aly Catino from Glover Properties. She's a no-nonsense, straight-talking agent with deep local knowledge and a gift for helping clients make smart, informed decisions. Today, she's walking us through what sellers really need to know in 2026, from prepping your home to setting the right price to managing expectations once the listing goes live. If you're thinking of selling or helping someone who is, this one's full of real talk about actually making a difference in getting your home sold in 2026. Thanks for joining us today, Aly.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Well, I noticed that you had gotten into real estate in 2016. You did have a family at the time. Tell me a little bit about what made you jump into real estate.
Well, I've actually always liked the idea of being a realtor, but with the family, it was with real estate you have to go to the classes and stuff, and I just didn't have the time to do that because my kids were small. And then technology happened, and you were able to do it from home, or you were able to go to night school and stuff. So I was able to dive into that, which I like because it gives me the time that I need with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, diving into the topic of listings in 2026, let's start a little bit with the mindset. What should today's sellers understand before they even call an agent?
Well, first of all, you have to know that you would have to have realistic expectations and that buyers are very knowledgeable. They've done their homework before they even enter your home. So that's one thing.
The technology piece that you had mentioned. Now they have access to all this information, the internet, ChatGPT. So you're spot on when you say that the technology is in their hands now, so they are prepared.
Yes, yeah. Before they were relying solely on their agent, but now they can do a lot of that on their own. But the three things I would say to a seller is that, one, the condition of your home matters, right? And two, don't get emotional over the pricing. The data just speaks, and that's just what it is. I mean, the market's always shifting. And last but not least, the agent that you select, it really matters. You don't want an agent to just come and put a sign in your yard. You want someone that's going to be able to walk you through negotiations, through the inspection, appraisal. There's just so many moving parts. So it really does matter who you select.
Sure does.
Yeah.
What is your approach to helping sellers prep their homes?
Well, like I said before, the condition matters, right? So most of the time, small repairs or fresh paint, all these things would really matter. There's a saying that goes, a picture is a 1,000 words. A picture really is 1,000 words, especially in real estate. So if your home doesn't look inviting, people just won't enter it.
Definitely. So you mentioned the price being a big factor in today's market. How do you help clients set a price that's both competitive and realistic?
Well, first of all, no two homes are the same, even if they're on the same block. So to help my clients navigate through this, I after visiting the home, I will go and pull comps and of not just the houses that recently sold, but also houses that are on the market currently. And this way it will help me to price it right and to be competitive. And, there are some different ways of doing things. I personally like to manually go in there and look at and do the CMAs myself because it gives me a chance to dive into every home that is out there, just to see the details of it and then in comparison to yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had mentioned that it might be the same house, same street, but could be a totally different condition.
Yeah, some people, you want to see what upgrades a person has made or renovations because all of that matters.
It definitely matters. And what kind of expectations do you usually have to reset for sellers once their home hits the market?
Well, that the market is constantly shifting is one thing. So sometimes people might think, well, I haven't had, the house has been on the market and I haven't had an offer, or they're getting lowball offers. Lowball offers are an open door to negotiations, so don't take it personally. And, the right buyer will come around. It will cycle through.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get those lowball offers and immediately scoff at it. It's like, no, that's kind of your foot in the door to start a conversation.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, don't get emotional with the pricing. It's just because the market has shifted so much. We're now at a balanced market, so the buyers have a variety. I mean, there's just because there's so many houses, they can be picky. It allows them to be picky, and who doesn't want a great deal? So they're always going to come in and maybe just try to give you a lowball offer, but it's not to insult you. It's just to open the door to negotiations.
Yeah, and I think as a real estate agent who genuinely cares about their clients, it gives you the opportunity to kind of soften for them the conversation to say, hey, it's not a personal jab at you or your home. It's literally just a conversation about what they're perceiving the value of that home to be.
Yes.
So it's an awesome thing for you to be able to navigate that and say, hey, don't take offense to that first price.
Right.
It's just an opportunity to start a conversation. Now let's discuss, the upgrades that they've done or anything else that particular buyer's looking to enhance that home.
Right. And also another thing, I mean, everybody's selling their home for different reasons, for one reason or another. But a lot of times I have to let them know, remember why we're selling it, right? So we have an offer. Let's talk about this and we'll start the negotiations.
Yeah. Can you tell us about a time that one of your sellers followed your advice, even if they were a little bit hesitant to follow your advice, but it really paid off for them?
Well, I would say that if I have one that's memorable, that would be my daughter.
Yeah.
That she comes out of the top of my mind. So she, family, they always think, like, oh, even if you're the realtor, like, oh, I know better. So, well, no, she really didn't want to do anything to the house. She just wanted to sell the house and be done with it. But I convinced her that some paint and some minor repairs and upgrades would really showcase the house the way that it needed to, and it did. And she actually was the first house in the area to bring in the number that she did.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, working with family can always get a little bit difficult, but follow mom's advice. Whatever you do, always follow mom's advice. Yes. Mom knows best.
Yeah.
So give me another memorable listing where the prep work made a night and day difference in the final sale or the outcome.
Well, it was a small house. I remember it was in Melbourne, and the house was so small, but it was so loved and cared for, and it had a lot of great features. And that's one thing. Like I said, condition matters. And so when I walked in the home, you could just see that there was so much love in the home. But because it was small, I was afraid that people would pay attention to that, and I didn't want them to. So she put some stuff in storage that they weren't using, things that they didn't need to, and it really made the house come to life even more than it already had. Yeah. And it sold within 11 days.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. That's unheard of right now.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Or I should say it went under contract in 11 days. Yeah, so it was, and anyway, it was a good thing.
Those little details matter, and I think sometimes when you're in that space for such a long time, you don't see the things that other people coming into that space for the first time see. So sometimes it takes another eye to look around and say, hey, let's tweak this. Let's change this. Let's give a little paint on this.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curveball question,
okay.
But I always love to end our podcasts with asking what your favorite local go-to spot is. It can be restaurant, shopping, whatever your heart's desire. What's Aly's favorite go-to spot?
Oh my gosh, my husband's going to love me for this. Cabana Shores.
Cabana Shores.
Yes. They just have great food there. We love the environment, and it's close to home. Yeah. So, we can get our little golf cart and get over there.
I love Cabana Shores. What do you typically order?
Well, it depends on the day. However, they know me for this, which is so funny. So I love their burgers, right? But when you order their burger, I always ask for the bun on the side because as the burger rests, it makes my bun soggy, and I don't like a soggy bun. So when they see the burger on the side, they know it's me that's there.
They say, Aly's coming, buns on the side.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, great local spot. If you haven't checked it out, definitely do so. And speaking of checking it out, if you have found something of value in this podcast, please like, share, subscribe, and send it to somebody that might also find some value in it. Thanks so much for joining us, and tune in next time.